Hello everyone, this is going to be the first of several videos I plan to make regarding jewelry, so please bear with me. It's not going to be perfect, it's going to be pretty basic information, and I'm very willing to answer any questions that pop up. Not considering myself to be an expert, but I did sell jewelry and take in loans on jewelry for quite a while, so I've learned through experience regarding jewelry. Now this, for example, is a 10 karat 15 gram flat curve bracelet for men. It's roughly about 8 inches. I want to talk about in particular what grade is good for me. And for me personally, for example, I prefer a lower grade with 10 or 14. 18 would be kind of pushing. I think 18 is more the deal breaker that's in between all of the grades of gold. Now there's 10, 14, 18, 22, and 24. And there's technically an 8 karat, but those are kind of rare, and I feel like if you're going to get an 8 karat, you might as well go ahead and bump it up to a 10 karat at the very least. Now, what grade is good for me? Now, first of all, I've worn the higher grades. I basically worn all the grades of gold there is. I personally don't like the look of the higher grades on me. I guess because it's a little bit too much for me. I feel I don't necessarily need a higher grade of gold. Now, for you, if you like a higher grade and you can get a good deal on it, then go ahead and get the higher grade, obviously. But me personally, I prefer to stay lower than the 18 karat shades of gold, or grades of gold rather. This right here is a 10 karat flat curve men's bracelet. It's 15 grams. I like it. I got a good deal on it. I have to admit I would have liked it in 14, quite possibly 18, but obviously the higher in grade it would have costed more, and I would have got that great of a deal on it. But what I recommend is, if you're not sure what's a good grade for you, spend time researching the grades and then visit different jewelry shops and try on the different grades. Figure out what kind of jewelry you really want. Now, for example, if you're looking for a bracelet, do you want a flat curve like this? Do you want a herringbone? Do you want a Miami Cuban bracelet, for example? Try them on, see what's good for you. Also, whether you like white gold or yellow gold or even rose gold. Me personally, I like yellow gold. So go ahead and try on the different grades of gold, see what works best for you, and that will determine what fits for you. Like me personally, like I mentioned, I prefer 10 and 14, and I think 18 would be the deal breaker. That would be like cutting it close, rather. I don't necessarily like the higher grades on me. I mean, I wouldn't mind owning higher grades, but not really big on wearing that. I've worn 24 karat gold rings before, and yeah, it's nice, but I don't see myself, it just doesn't fit me, I guess. I don't know, maybe I'm being too humble, I don't know. But my advice is to try them on, see what's good for you, and go from there, and then find good deals. There are going to be jewelers that have better deals than others. And a quick note, when it comes to jewelers, go to a jeweler that has a good reputation. I would recommend carrying a magnet with you. Hopefully the jeweler doesn't get a little offended by you carrying a magnet and putting the magnet on the bracelet or a piece of jewelry. The purpose of the magnet is to see if jewelry sticks or not. Now, if the jewelry sticks, then it's unfortunately plated, and I don't think you want to get plated unless you want to kind of sample with plated jewelry. You spend like 50 bucks just to try it out, see what it looks on you for a couple days, and maybe actually get the real deal. But that's my tip for you, and that's how you would determine what's a good grade of gold for you. I started off with 10. I moved on to a 14 karat. 14 karat is good too, and then I kind of switched back and forth. I went back to 10 and 14. Would I get an 18 karat? It really depends on if I get a good deal, if it looks good on me, and so forth. But like I said, I generally prefer low grades. So the answer, the question, the purpose of the video, what's a good grade for me? Best way to figure that out is try it on, go to a good jeweler. If you're not really sure what's a good jewelry piece for you, don't be ashamed of buying gold-plated jewelry. Spend a couple bucks, try it on for a few days. They're more big when the gold-plated jewelry is bigger on the chains and maybe bracelets. Spend a couple bucks and get some, try it on, see if it looks good on you or not, then go from there. Anyways, I hope I've taught you something, and please pardon some of the issue. I guess if there's any mistakes, this is my first video. I hope to make more videos regarding jewelry in the next couple days or so. Thanks for watching and take care.